Bitcoin is dropping like crazy as the S&P 500 is about to retest the previous structure resistance that we have respected since the beginning of the bear market. If you trade Bitcoin, you need to watch this video. Let's dive straight into the analysis, and here I am on the tradeconfident.io website, scrolling down to Bitcoin. First up is the Bitcoin Emotional Index, and this is going to be your guide into the minds of crypto traders. This metric is going to show you how crypto traders are going to react to movements in price, and right now, Bitcoin has dropped down into neutral territory, and typically after we see these moves down, this is when we're seeing Bitcoin bottom out. As you can see right here, as we started moving down, the price of Bitcoin continued for a little bit, but bottomed out as we reached into anxious territory. So as this drops, as it drops farther and farther through neutral and into anxious, this could be where we're seeing a local bottom for the price in Bitcoin. Next up is the Bitcoin long versus short trades, and this is going to show you overall trading volume in the market. This is going to be one of the more important metrics you look at. As you can see, Bitcoin has very slightly dipped in long trades, and this is partly correlated to the drop in price here over this weekend. Despite this, there is still massively more long trades than there are short trades in the market, and this means in the bull run, I think we're going to see the price of Bitcoin skyrocket. So overall, very long term, I'm bullish on Bitcoin. In the short term, we may see some smaller drops as the long trades continue to drop out of the market. Now, in order to win in crypto, you need to be trading like the whales, and that's where the Bitcoin whale smart money metric is going to come in. This will give you trading sentiment for the whales, and most often as the price increases like crazy like this is most often where we're going to see short trade sentiment in the market. When we see the value go below -600, that's when we're looking for those moves down, and we did see that a couple of times here. However, the price continued rising up, and what this shows me is bearish divergence. I think whales are going to need to take profit on this at some point, get their money back out of the market, and I think this could be a bear market rally. However, the results of this remain to be seen. And this is where we're going to need to be paying attention to that S&P 500. Let me scroll in real quick. Again, as we retest this, if we break below, I think that's going to result in that take profit on Bitcoin as I talked about. If the price rejects from the S&P 500 and moves up from here, I think it's very likely that the whales would begin pumping Bitcoin again. Next up is the Bitcoin Volatility Breakout Detector, and this is going to let you know how big of price movements are likely to happen. Most often after points of low volatility comes high volatility, and that's what we saw with this skyrocketing move. But of course, after high volatility will most often come low volatility, and that's where we're seeing these sideways movements in the market. So for now, especially as we push into low volatility, that sideways movement as we saw back here is more likely what I'm expecting for Bitcoin. Next up is the Bitcoin major support and resistance chart, and this chart is going to be extremely important as well. As of right now, our local structure support is $22,800 right here. That's the one we mainly need to be paying attention to. And if this price drop continues, that's the first one we're testing. If we drop below $22,800, it's on towards $21,478. However, again, if that S&P 500 moves up, I think it's very likely that we're going to find structure resistance at this line right here. And let me show you on the TradingView charts where that actually is. Right here, 25,248 is where that structure resistance is. So again, if the S&P 500 rejects this, bounces up, I think that's going to take the price of Bitcoin up to that $25,248 mark. From where we're currently sitting, that would bring us to about 9.34% move up. If the S&P 500 drops, the closest support is about 1.26% away. And if we drop below that, the next closest structure support, 21,478, is about a 7% drop. Last but not least is the Bitcoin daily trade scanner here. And what we're seeing is after reaching a strong sell signal here, we got a small pump in the market as the S&P 500 rocketed up, followed by a candle straight back down to meet structure support right at about the level $22,800. At this point, I think the S&P 500 needs to move up in order to see any more upwards movement from Bitcoin. However, if the S&P 500 breaks down, I think that breakdown is very, very possible. And I think that's when we're going to see that strong sell signal play out. If we do move down here, the daily trade scanner will very likely show a buy signal around this support level, $21,478. And if the price moves up closer to that $25,000 level, I think another strong sell signal would be in order at that point. From there, we need to be looking for the rest of the metrics to line up. And once that happens, I think that's where we're going to be seeing the move down in Bitcoin. Now, if you want to get access to all these metrics and keep up with Bitcoin every single morning yourself, be sure to sign up for the membership at the links in the description. If you do, you'll also get access to our winning trade calls here. Every single time we see a signal from the daily trade scanner, trend exhaustion and price versus while money flow line up, that's when we're going to be showing you moves in the market. This is the strongest combination that we've seen in crypto for moves. So if we see these three show a buy signal, trend exhaustion low, price versus while money flow low, that's when the price is liable to go up. If we see a sell signal, trend exhaustion high, and price versus while money flow high, that's when we're looking for moves down in the market. And if we move over to the trade performance, you can see just how well this works. We're seeing some crazy calls, as much as 100% profit, 37% profit, another 37% profit one. This one just got 7%, but Cardano again got a possible 36% move there. So these trade calls are working like crazy. On top of this, you can get all of your information every single morning across the entire website, every single weekday from the Morning Brew overview. Every weekday, we'll show you the top and worst performing coins, crucial news you need to know, and every signal that we see on the website, including the breakout detector, daily buy, strong buy, sell, or strong sell signals too. So again, if you want to get access to this membership, click the link in the description. Just fill out your information up here, and after that, you have two options between the basic access and the full access. For $29 a month, you'll get access to all the metrics you saw me use across 10 coins, as well as the daily trade scanner and macro metrics. However, if you get the full access, you actually get 20 coins worth of metrics, as well as access to Trader EQ, Zoom coaching every month, quality trade setups, that Morning Brew overview that I showed you, as well as all the benefits of the basic access. So just move down here, click choose, and you are good to go. With that, thanks so much for watching. Trade safe, trade confident, and I'll see you in the next video.